Hello, everyone. Fan 2023 here. Everyone's had a great day today. Today we are starting Let's Play of Detective Pikachu Returns on Nintendo Switch. It's my first time playing a Detective Pikachu game, so as always, in English, as always, leave a like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, share the video. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get started with Detective Pikachu Returns.
The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call a great detective. With my bolts of brilliance, I've solved many mysteries. My partner Harry and I ran into some trouble on a case. Harry suddenly disappeared, and I'd lost all my memories. After that, I was wandering the city when I ran into Tim. Somehow, he could understand what I was saying. Our goals were one and the same. Find Detective Harry, because my missing partner just so happened to be Tim's dad. While we were searching for Harry, we uncovered a series of crimes involving R, a chemical that drove Pokemon berserk. Tim and I managed to solve the case and save Rhyme City. Harry was still missing. Even now, the two of us are still searching for him. Harry, just where the heck did you go?
Detective Pikachu Returns.
And so, to promote an even stronger bond between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City, I hereby proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week. To commemorate this event, we present this award to Tim Goodman and Pikachu, who saved Harry.
Pikachu, great detective known for his bolts of brilliance.
Oh, Pikachu, I'm sorry. I guess that's a sign I better wrap this speech up.
Tim Goodman wearing his iconic red hoodie.
Wow, you couldn't have picked a worse time to doze off.
Sorry. Now then, due to the R incident of 2 years ago, some of our citizens began to doubt Rhyme City's coexistence with Pokemon. Our citizens. So to those of you who doubt, I offer you my deepest sympathy. For citizens. So to those of you who doubt, I offer you my deepest sympathy. For citizens. So to those of you who doubt, I offer you my deepest sympathy. For citizens. So to those of you who doubt.
Follow me. Everyone, get inside, right away.
What is going on?
Could it be R?
Don't think so. His behavior is different. It's all right. Just calm down.
Pikachu.
Lousy Corviknight. It just made off with my signature hat.
All right, there we go.
My dad gave you that hat.
Yeah, we gotta get it back.
Oh, how important that hat is to me, and Corviknight just flew off with it. What a mess. Let's go get it back. What's that? Hey, Tim, over here.
This must be the notebook the mayor dropped. Oh, there's something inside. A family photo? This girl looks familiar. Oh, she's the one who didn't look too happy during the mayor's speech.
That's my classmate, Rachel. She knows a lot about Pokemon.
Huh? Oh, time out. You know her? Why am I just now learning this?
We should return this notebook to Mayor Myers. Yeah, but first we gotta deal with that Corviknight. Right, let's go, Pikachu. Look for Corviknights. What do we do? What do we do? That's... Uh-oh, it doesn't look too good. Doesn't look good. P-Dove, regular sight in Rhyme City's parks.
Oh,
Is that P-Dove unconscious? Don't touch it. Moving this Pokemon could injure it. Hey, you big guy, what happened to P-Dove? Well, I'm at a loss. Nothing we've tried so far is working. Hey, can you even hear me? You, cut your Pikachu's Pika chatter and evacuate the area. Will Butler, Chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau. Audino can hear how healthy you are. I need to track down Corviknight and get this area evacuated, but I can't just leave this Pidove here. Hey, what happened? Excuse me. Hey, what happened? Calm down, Pikachu. To everyone else, you're just saying Pika Pika. I'm the only one who understands what you're saying. Oh, right, sorry. Got a little worked up seeing Pidove in such bad shape. Okay, Tim. It's on you to ask what went down. Excuse me, what happened here? Oh, you're that young detective. Yes, I'm Tim, and this is my partner, Pikachu. Will Butler, Pokemon Protection Bureau, and this Audino is with the police department's rescue squad. I didn't know. I'll spare you the details right now. We need to help this Pidove. All that wind Corviknight whipped up blew it around and knocked it out. Audino used a move to help Pidove recover, but it still hasn't woken up. Oh, I didn't know. Chief, no civilian injuries to report at this time. Copy that. Great work. Now, I really should get back to leading the evacuation, but I can't just leave Pidove here unconscious. You got to get out of here too, young detective. Mr. Butler, let's help you take care of Pidove. We'll find a way to wake it up. Yeah, let's let a couple of great detectives handle this. Q? This is an emergency situation, one that requires my full attention. Maybe I should let you help. Alright, I'll leave wake up this Pidove to you. I'm counting on you, young detective. Yes, sir. Let's go, Pikachu. Okay. Hey, why don't we talk to those other Pidove? Sure, let's give it a shot. Hold on a second, Tim. Before we talk to these guys, there's something I need to tell you. Yeah, what is it? Cases don't just pop up when it's convenient for us. I don't gotta tell you that, right? Right? And it's been a good long while since our last case. Well, that's true. So let's hit pause and jog our memories of how we go about investigating the case. We'll do this one by the book, all right? If you say so. Tim, this is our first investigation in a long time. Fortunately, Padov's injuries are already healed. All we gotta do is find a way to wake it up. Some might call it coincidence, but I call it opportunity for detective work tutorial. Perfect, right? I suppose. Let's refresh our memory and make sure we conduct a full investigation. Okay, got it. First, let's quickly go over how we investigate. I talk to the Pokemon, and I talk to the people. Together, the two of us will gather evidence and take testimonies from people and Pokemon, and piece them all together to solve the case. Yep, that's how we do it. Exactly. Okay, this round of questioning is all yours, Pikachu. Sure thing, here I go. Hey, Pidove, can I talk to you? I'm guessing you're pals with that unconscious Pidove. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions? Cool. It says their friend's taking a nap and won't wake up. So it thinks that unconscious Pidove is just sleeping. Cool. You really love the smell of what? Wait, huh? What's that got to do with anything? Cool. Nice strong aroma makes the sleepy times go away. That's what it's saying. You'd think this Pidove would be more concerned about their unconscious friend instead of chirping about some smell. I'm guessing there's a certain aroma that Pidove are really into. I guess that's all we're going to get. Maybe we should question some of the other Pidove around here. Hey, Tim. Come here for a sec. If you get stuck during your investigation and see the light bulb icon in the lower left corner of that screen, you can press the left button to consult Pikachu and get a hint. I'm a little curious about what that Pidove was saying. Yeah, its friend is unconscious, but all it wanted to talk about was an aroma it likes. Yep. Nice strong aroma that makes the sleepy times go away. That's all I could get out of it. Aroma and sleepy times go away. Wait, what if it was talking about using some kind of scent? And what if that scent could wake up its friend? That's it, Tim. If we can find the strong aroma those Pidove were chirping about, maybe it'll wake up their unconscious friend. That's what I'm thinking. It's worth a shot, at least. But how are we going to find a scent like that? There might be some Pokemon who haven't evacuated yet. Maybe we can ask them. That reminds me. Listen up, Tim. If you're having trouble during an investigation, you can call out to me at any time. Call out to me anytime. I can give you advice discreetly so no one else notices. Of course, you can also just mull things over on your own. But if you get stuck, it might be a good idea to take a break or retrace your steps. That's the point here. Okay, here we go. Cool. Y'all worried about your friend, huh? Hang in there, Pidove. Hey, any idea where we can find a nice strong aroma? I don't know. I guess you wouldn't know, huh? Help us find a way to wake up that Pidove. I'm counting you, young detective. Zatu stares into the great beyond. That's Zatu. I can never tell what it's staring at or what it might be thinking. But that's the sort of Pokemon who's probably got all kinds of incredible knowledge. I don't know about that, but let's try asking if it knows anything about how to wake up Pidove. Way ahead of you. Hey, Zatu. Can you hear me? Hey. It's not saying anything. I wonder what's wrong. Phew. Oh, it wants peace and quiet while it's sunbathing. It's awfully calm, given all the commotion going on. Maybe we should try asking someone else. It's thinking about how much it loves this aroma. Wait, if the dove loved this aroma, then maybe... Nice strong aroma makes the sleepy time go away. Hold up, if the dove are gathering here, that means... Aromatisse. Exudes an enchanting aroma. Aroma. You're Aromatisse, aren't you? What are these Pidoves surrounding you for? Aroma. Well, they started flocking to it as soon as you got here. These Pidove have been following Aromatisse around. Cool. You're asking it to make that not the nice aroma. Cool. Hurry up, make the nice aroma. Aroma. These Pidove are really getting on its nerves. It seems like these Pidove are all drawn to a scent that Aromatisse emits. Which means Aromatisse might be able to help us wake up that unconscious Pidove. Good thinking, Pikachu. Let's ask if Aromatisse is willing to help us out. Hey there, Aromatisse, we could use some help. Aromatisse! It'll help us out if we get these Pidove to stop following it around. Fair enough, let's talk to the Pidove. I just hope they understand us. Cool. Sorry to ask you this, but could you move, somewhere else? Now's not the time to stop and smell the aromas. We're trying to help your friend here. Say, guess what? Pretty soon Aromatisse is going to go make lots of nice aromas right over there. Cool. They're on board. Nice aromas over there playing. So they'll move. Great. Aromatisse should be willing to help us out now, right? Aroma. It's happy to lend a hand now that we got those Pidove to move. Great. Let's take Aromatisse back to the square. Okay, Aromatisse, here's the Pidove. Please help it. Aroma.
All right. Glad that worked. Oh,
Pidove's awake. Odd to know. Wow, Aromatisse's scent is nice. But it's kind of like a really strong perfume. I don't know why the Pidove like it so much. Cool. Glad you're enjoying it. Aroma. Yep, you're a huge helper, Romatis. Thanks. Excellent work, young detective. That perked Pidove right up. I didn't even consider getting help from the other Pokemon in the area. Oh yeah, come to think of it, a police officer was calling this big guy Chief. I wonder why. How about you ask him and find out? Yes, I'm Will Butler, Chief of the PPB. The PPB? We're an organization dedicated to protecting the Pokemon of Rhyme City. The Pokemon Protection Bureau. So it's kind of like the police, but focused on Pokemon. I didn't know we had something like that. The Bureau only recently started its official operations. At the moment, we're borrowing office space at the Rhyme City Police Station and cooperating with the police. We're dispatched to provide security, but, well, just look what happened. I can't believe a fiasco this big occurred on my watch. It's honestly an embarrassment. We were formed 2 years ago as a response to the infamous R incident, the case you two solved. Back then, Pokemon-related disturbances were happening all over the city. The human and Pokemon residents of Rhyme City were deeply affected by that. Mayor Myers was so shaken up about what occurred, he took the step to create the PPB as a countermeasure. He wanted to make sure crimes involving Pokemon like the R incident would never happen again. That's why this organization exists. Isn't keeping the peace the police's job, though? In the past few years, Rhyme City has seen a concerning rise in the number of reported incidents and accidents. The police are struggling to handle so many incidents, including those involving Pokemon. But now the police can protect the human population of Rhyme City while the PPB protects the Pokemon. By dividing up the work, we can keep everyone safe. So that's why the PPB was formed. Just what I expect from Rhyme City. Howard really is looking out for us Pokemon, huh? By the way, young detective, I was watching your investigation earlier and couldn't help but notice. Were you explaining things to Pikachu? Huh? I don't think Pikachu understands what you're telling him, though. Unless the two of you can... I'm not actually talking to him. It's more like getting advice. No, that's not it. It's... Oh, I get it. You talk to Pikachu to organize your thoughts. Interesting way to form your deductions, if you ask me. Boy. Yeah, that's it. Well, we do understand each other, actually. Phew, that was close. I thought he caught on to us. Be careful. Usually folks don't believe we can talk to one another. Whoa! Ah!
It's back again. Come on, let's chase it down.
Sir.
Oh,
It's Corviknight again. Hey, give me back my hat, would you? The chief went after Corviknight in his patrol car. I bet Corviknight still has my hat. Let's follow it. Eggs. Ah. Those are Pokemon cries. Sounds like they're coming from the direction Corviknight flew off in. Let's go check it out.
oh,
Whoa! Pikachu, look. Well, how do you like these apples? They're scattered all over the place. What a mess. Investigate the area. Applin lives in an apple. App. It's dangerous here, Applin. You should find somewhere that's safe. App. That's odd. It doesn't seem like it wants to leave. Let's talk to it.
Hey.
I haven't seen any Applin in this city before. Where you come from? App. Oh, you go to sleep in a wooden crate, and when you wake up, you're always someplace new. So the apple vendor travels to different locations, and this Applin very long. The apple vendor probably doesn't know about this. Applin. Apple. Something suddenly shook it awake a moment ago. That was Corviknight. Same goes for these crates getting toppled over. I don't see the apple vendor. They must have evacuated the area. Bap! So the wooden crate shook, you got thrown out, and that's when you realized your friends were missing. You got separated, then let's help find its friends. Good thinking. How many friends were here with you? Ah. Okay, got it. From what Applin said, I think I get what's going on here. But as much as I'd like to go get my hat back from Corviknight, we can't just abandon a Pokemon in need of our help. Yeah, what kind of great detectives would we be if we didn't lend a helping hand or two along the way? Okay, should we investigate the fallen apples over there? I'd be happy to if there wasn't a tree in the way. Something about it seems odd to me. Maybe we should investigate that first. Okay, we can't investigate because there's this tree's in the way. What should we do about it? Well, we can't just cut it down. Eggs.
Whoa! This tree's an executor.
Executor, a lowland form, talent tropical Pokemon. Wait, isn't this an Alolan Executor? I've never seen one before, so I didn't even realize that. What's it doing here in Rhyme City? Why don't we ask and get some other questions in while we're at it? We can't investigate until it moves anyway. Hey, Executor, over here, look down by your feet. Eggs. Whoa, don't all talk at once. How about this, Executor? I tell you which head should answer. Sound good? Eggs. Oops, forgot to say which head.
Hey.
You, Middle's head. Why are you here? Eggs. Guess it's been traveling around with the apple vendor. That explains why it's here in Rhyme City.
Hey.
You, Frighthead, tell me what happened here. Eggs. Corviknight came flying through, and when you tried to dodge it, you bumped into the fruit stand. I knew it. By the way, have you seen a hat? Corviknight took mine. Eggs. Guess it happened too suddenly for you to tell. Oh well.
Hey.
Left head, we've got a favor to ask. Eggs. Sorry, but we want to search through those apples scattered behind you. Could you please scooch over a bit? Egg. Oh, yeah, for us. Now we can investigate the scene. This is where all the apples got scattered around. Let's investigate. Let the investigating begin. Remember what we're looking for. 2 missing apples. That's right. There's a lot of apples here, so try not to overlook them, okay? Look, an apple, I found one. Yeah. Haven't seen still pretending to be an apple this whole time? That must take a whole lot of patience. App. Patiently staying still is one of your talents. Impressive. That Corviknight got you wrapped up in quite the mess, though, didn't it? Your friend is waiting for you. There are apples everywhere. I don't see any appling. At this point, these apples are only good for making juice or jam for something. I still eat them, bruises and all. It's an apple crate. No sign of appling, though. Well, we searched pretty thoroughly. I still don't see my hat or the other appling, though. Where could it be? Huh? Did you see something move behind that crate? What? No, I didn't notice anything. Try checking again. Maybe something's changed. My hat! Corviknight dropped it. Could have sworn it wasn't here earlier. Anyway, I'm just glad to have it back.
This was a real pain. Huh? Hey, get back here. The heck?
Hey, quit playing around.
Hey, I'm not playing at all. My hat keeps moving on its own.
That's ridiculous, Pikachu.
See? Told you so. Executor. Guess I gotta go get it.
Yes, so.
Climbing Executor.
Well, Tim, lift me up.
Okay. You all right? Don't hurt yourself.
Please, this'll be nothing.
Pikachu, it's an applin. Whoa! Are you okay? Fine and dandy. Nice catch, by the way. Are the applin okay too? Yep, they all seem happy to be reunited. Good, glad they're all right. So one of them was wearing my hat, huh? Seeing it move on its own really threw me for a loop. I'm sure Corviknight dropped that hat mid-flight, and it just happened to fall on top of Applin. Oh yeah, hey Tim, where's my hat? Don't worry, I've got it. At the end of the day, I'm just glad I didn't lose my hat.
Yeesh, that was a hassle. Yeah, no, that's more like it.
Yeah, you look like yourself again.
Thanks, Tim. Harry gave me this hat to commemorate our partnership.
The award ceremony will resume shortly. We ask that all participants please return to the venue at this time.
I guess we better hurry back.
That darn Corbinite. I'll let it off the hook just this once. Great work. And you as well, Pikachu. Yep. I can't say it enough. Rhyme City owns gratitude for your efforts. We strive for coexistence between people and Pokemon in our fair city. And you two are the ideal detective duo. On behalf of the city, I am pleased to present you this medal.
Thank you, Mayor Myers. I'm honored.
Of course, you get one too, Pikachu. Yeah, I'm the great detective. Pika Pika to you too, little hero. Over. But the great work.
Way to go, Tim!
Congratulations, Tom.
Later that evening at Tim's apartment.
Tim, I was so proud of you today.
Irene Goodman, Tim's mother.
You're amazing, Tim.
Sophia Goodman, Tim's little sister.
You think so?
Everyone knows all about the amazing work you two have done. There was the Evie abduction case, the fossil stealing spree.
And the Rhine Tower standoff case, too. They even made a movie based on the R case.
Yeah, I thought that movie was pretty good, but how come Mom and me didn't even show up in it?
I have no idea. But movies usually do their own thing, don't they?
That's true.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you something. This is Dad's Pikachu, right?
Yeah. He's my partner at the moment, though.
I see.
Whoa. What's with all the staring?
He saved your dad from trouble many times.
Wow.
Oh, Pikachu. The news is about to start. Maybe there's an update on that Corviknight.
Yeah.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you this breaking news.
Oh,
What's going on?
According to amateur footage we've received from a viewer, Pokemon appear to have caused an explosion. This explosion occurred in the mountain range northeast of Rhyme City. This may be related to the recent uptick in incidents involving Pokemon. Rhyme City Police and the newly established Pokemon Protection Bureau are investigating. Amelia Christie signing off.
hey, Tim. Did you catch that?
I hope that incident doesn't have anything to do with Dad.
Same here.
You too told me 2 years ago. Dad's alive, and we'll be able to find him as long as we don't give up.
Yeah. You two are still our only connection to fighting Harry.
Whispering to Pikachu, are you? You're just like your father, talking to Pokemon like that.
Oh, really? It's been 2 years since the R incident. Since then, we've solved all kinds of cases. The mayor even gave us an award for it. I can still talk to Pikachu and understand him. If the two of us keep solving cases together, I'm sure we'll find my dad someday.
Yep. day after the award ceremony. Rhyme City. Whimsicots. Rides on the wind from town to town.
That's a lot of whimsicots.
Sure is. They ride through on seasonal winds every year.
I hear they can be real pranksters.
If they get in a house they like, they scatter cotton everywhere.
Sounds like a pain to clean up.
Yep. The sweet smell of coffee is calling my name.
It's the perfect Pikachu bait.
Yeah.
Frank Holiday, Rhyme City Police Inspector.
Inspector Holiday, did you finally find my dad?
Sorry. No. I'm here on a different case. We've received reports of a jewel theft. Could you lend me a hand with this one?
Of course.
The incident occurred at the dentist residence, a mansion down the street. Sorry, but Brad is waiting for me. I'll go ahead and meet up with you there.
So much for my coffee.
Okay, let's go, Pikachu. Wait a second, Tim. What for? There's no need to rush. You've got to be calm and unhurried if you want to do your best investigating. Yeah, I guess that's true. Pikachu's a real talkative Pokemon. If you see this Pikachu icon in the lower left corner of the screen, you can press the right button to chat with him. Sometimes Pikachu will try to get your attention, and the Pikachu icon will bounce so that you know he wants to talk. If you see this icon bouncing, press the right button to hear what Pikachu has to say.
Look, I know we need to hurry, but would it really hurt if we relaxed a bit? For instance, oh, here's a good idea. You could listen to some sage advice from a great detective like me. Okay.
Oh, but Holiday's waiting. We better go join him. Follow Holiday. I appreciate you coming on such short notice, Tim. This way. The crime took place at the dentist residence up ahead.
Well, if it isn't the great detectives.
McMaster, Rhyme City Police Lieutenant. Manette Trick, dedicated to law and order. It's been a while, Brad. I see you're on the case too. I suppose that means you are as well. You private detectives do love sticking your noses into every little thing. If Mr. Dennis hadn't requested you personally, I'd be asking you to leave right now. Yep, he's still a jerk. I think he's still holding a grudge from that time we showed him up. My neck. He says, no funny business. Sheesh, no wonder you two are partners. That's enough, Brad. We're going to be conducting this investigation together. This is the scene of the crime, right? Yes, this mansion belongs to Sanjeev Dennis, a jeweler. Dennis residence. Mr. Dennis is one of the wealthiest men in Rhyme City. Under normal circumstances, a civilian like yourself would never have the opportunity to meet him. Make sure you don't do anything to offend him. Oh, and don't get in the way of our investigation either. He's just got to get a dig in somewhere, doesn't he? Okay, time to come inside. Okay, Tim, come inside. The missing jewel. Dentist residence.
I see.
All right, Tim. Mr. Dennis is waiting for you in the room to the right. Thanks, Inspector Holliday.
Oh, Tim, I've been waiting for you.
Sanjeev Dennis, jeweler. Growlith, guard at the dentist residence. My name is Sanjeev Dennis. I'm a jeweler, and this is my partner, Growlith. Growl. I'm Detective Tim Goodman. This is my partner, Pikachu. Sorry to jump right into it, but could you please tell us what you know about the incident?
Oh,
A precious jewel was stolen while I was out of the house. It's called the Aurora Drop, and it's a very rare jewel indeed. The Aurora Drop? What a serious thing. Magical, even. The thief injured one of my staff members and made off with the jewel. Thankfully, my staff member's injuries were minor, and yet there's something sticking out to you as odd. Well, the police are treating my trusted butler as the prime suspect. They think the butler did it? Can you tell me a bit more about the stolen jewel? It looks like this. Most gemstones must first be cut and polished into beautiful jewels, but the Aurora Drop is said to have naturally formed into its shape. The way it shines looks a bit like an aura. Aurora. Yes, that's precisely how it got its name. The Aurora Drop has been the subject of many a tale, but it wasn't thought to be nothing more than fiction. Even among us jewelers, for the longest time, we've called it the jewel of legend. Wow, he wasn't kidding when he called it precious. Guess it's no surprise that someone wanted to steal it. It definitely sounds valuable. Where were you displaying it? I kept it securely locked within a special reinforced case inside my jewel storage room. There are locks on both the storage room door and the reinforced case. And despite all that security, it still got stolen? You mentioned that the police already have a suspect? Yes, they believe that the thief is my own trusted butler, Barnes. Why do they think that? Because Barnes and I are the only people who can access the key to the storage room. The key is always kept around Growlith's neck. If anyone but Barnes or myself attempted to take it from her, Growlith would start barking. My Growlith is a very loyal Pokemon. She would never allow the key to be taken by a stranger. I don't see a key around Growlith's neck right now. The police think Barnes took it. That would certainly make sense, assuming Barnes really is the culprit. Mr. Dennis, is it possible? If possible, I'd like to talk with Barnes. He's currently being questioned by the police. But you don't believe Barnes is the thief, is that correct? I've known Barnes since we were young. He's worked in this home for years and has always served us well. I'm certain that he never steal from me. and I couldn't possibly imagine him hurting anyone. So you're saying Barnes didn't do it, and the real culprit is still at large? That's right, someone else must have stolen the jewel. Please help me prove that Barnes is innocent. Ah, so that's why he called us here, to clear his butler's name. We'll talk to Barnes later. So finding the Aurora drop and clearing Barnes of suspicion. Those are two things you called us here to do. Could you please? You're the only ones I can count on. Our job is to investigate the case and reveal the truth. We won't know if Barnes is truly innocent until we look into this more. Yeah, the police must have at least some reason to suspect him. But we'll do what we can. If that's acceptable to you, we'll take the case. That's more than acceptable. Thank you, Tim. Great. In that case, may I start investigating the scene of the crime? Of course. The jewel storage room is just upstairs. I know you won't let me down. Wait a second, Tim. There's something I want to ask. I want to try, starting with this case. Something you want to try? Yeah, a case notebook. The writers for Detective Journal swear by it. Detective Journal, that's the magazine you're always reading, right? Yeah, that's the one. They research the most efficient way for detectives to organize their cases. The solution they came up with was a case notebook. Sounds intriguing. How does it work? I'll give you that. First, open up your notebook. Sanjeev, Dennis's jewel has apparently been stolen, but how did the culprit clues? First, let's write in the notebook any burning questions that arise while we're investigating. We'll summarize the testimony and evidence that we gathered during our investigation on the page below. The ore drop is Mr. Dennis's prized jewel. Someone has stolen it. After we've collected enough testimonies and evidence, the begin deducing option will appear. When you select this, we can start deducing the answers to our questions. We don't have enough testimonies or evidence right now, but once we do, we'll be able to start deducing. I guess actually using the notebook is the best approach. So Tim, what do we have to do? What do we have to do right now? We have to collect testimonies and evidence to figure out how the jewel was stolen. To do that, we first have to investigate the scene of the crime. That's right, let's go check out the jewel storage room.
Oh,
What's all this, Pokemon feathers? Sure looks like it. They're scattered all over the floor. And the window's open. Maybe a Pokemon got in or out through here. Do you think it has anything to do with the case or this case? Look at this. One of these feathers is darker than the others. You're right, the other six are a lighter shade of blue. Something about this is nagging at me. The jewel storage room has been left exactly as it was at the time of the incident. Inspector Holliday's already filled me in. Please go right ahead.
Yes.
Thank you. Jewel storage room. What is it, Pikachu? I checked out the door, but there are no signs of forced entry. And we can be fairly certain that the thief used a key to get in. According to Dennis, this room's where the Aurora Drop used to be. Aurora Drop used to be. Let's take a closer look. This area looks more disturbed than the rest. Let's start investigating. We might find a clue. Alright, don't let any details slip past you, Tim.
Let me see.
Let's see, where should we look first? Here's a brother. Do you think the Pokemon it belonged to was in this room? Maybe. It's from a Pokemon that lives in the mansion. Let's look into that later. The jewel case is still locked. Like I said, the jewel in this case is still a locked key. And the key to the case is a different key than the one to the jewel storage room door. I wonder who has the key then. This is the only case that's damaged. Must be where they kept the Aurora Drop. The edge looks like it was sliced clean. The edge looks like it was sliced clean with a blade. What kind of blade could slice this cleanly through such a sturdy jewel case? That looks like part of the jewel case. Based on the shape, do you think the top half of the case was cut off? Yeah, it looks that way. It's a really clean cut. Slicing it must have taken one serious sharp blade. I doubt a human could pull that off. There's some cotton on the ground. It looks really fluffy and soft. What's a bunch of cotton doing in here?
Right.
We've covered everything. I was wondering about. Any other spots you want to check?
Okay, let's start deducing. Right.
We got everything needed to make our deductions. Let's solve this puzzle, Tim.
Okay.
You probably figured out how the culprit stole the jewel by now, eh? Alright, select begin deducing in your case notebook.
Okay.
We have a few plausible theories. Which do you think is right?
Okay.
For what we've seen of the crime scene, we can tell that the jewel case was sliced open. After that, the Aurora Drop was removed from the case and taken away. Right, and we saw that the jewel case was still locked, which supports that claim. We still need to investigate more to determine how the case was sliced open. But at least now we know how the thief got their hands on the Aurora Drop. Yeah, we've made our first step forward.
Okay.
You understand how to use the case notebook now? Yep, once I've got some evidence, I'll start deducing. Feel free to start deducing whenever you feel like it. After investigating the scene, we now know how the crime was carried out. We can be certain that the culprit sliced open the case and took the jewel from inside. But there's just one thing that's strange. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Tim. What's strange about the way the crime was committed?
Oh,
The door to the storage room was opened with a key, but the jewel case was still locked when it was sliced apart. That's right, so that means the thief only had one of the keys, the one to the storage room. They didn't have the key to the jewel case. According to Mr. Dennis, only he and Barnes can access the jewel storage room. I understand why the police suspect Barnes, but I'm not so sure. Obviously, it'd be best if we could talk to Barnes ourselves, but he's still being questioned. We need to ask Mr. Dennis about the lock on the jewel case. Right, after we wrap up here, let's go ask him. How's the investigation going, Tim? Oh, Mr. Dennis. Sorry, I couldn't stand just waiting around. Have you discovered anything? It does appear that the culprit had used the storage room key to gain entry. We believe they then cut open the jewel case and took the Aurora drop. Is that so? I suppose that doesn't help Barnes much since he has access to the key. I have a question for you, Mr. Dennis. Who has the key to the jewel case? I have it right here. I always carry the key to the jewel case on my person. I've known Barnes a very long time, but I still won't give him this key. The security of the jewel case is my personal responsibility. Got it, so both Barnes and Dennis can access the key to the jewel storage room, but only Mr. Dennis has access to the key to the jewel case itself. That's valuable information, Dennis. Thank you. Mr. Dennis, thank you. Really, I thought I might be getting in the way, but I'm glad to hear I could help. The Aurora drop is meant to become a symbol of revival for Rhyme City. Anyway, I'm counting on you, Tim. A symbol of revival? Let's ask Dennis about that later. The thief cut open the case to steal the jewel, but they had the key to get into the storage room. And the only people who have access to that key are Dennis and Barnes, so it makes sense that the police would suspect Barnes. If the key hadn't been used to unlock the storage room, Barnes wouldn't be under suspicion in the first place. Why would he do that, knowing people would suspect him? Maybe he didn't think of that far ahead. In any case, based on what we found at the scene of the crime, we can't be certain of anything just yet. We need to talk to Barnes and the other people in the mansion and hear what they have to say. Not just the people, the Pokemon too. I'll interpret for you when we talk to them. Alright, I'm counting on you, Pikachu. Okay, now we've got our next steps figured out. Let's start interviewing everyone right away. That will be something for another time. Like tomorrow. Alright, everyone, that's all for this first episode of Detective Pikachu Returns. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a like, share the video. I'll be back with more of this tomorrow. We'll continue with this case. I hope to see you then. Have a great day.